On today's episode of How To's at Ear and Hearing, we'll be looking at how to set up the Oticon On App, looking at its features and functions, and hopefully giving you a better idea of what this app is capable of. If you haven't yet set up and connected your Oticon Hearing Aids to your iPhone, check out the first link in the description. But on today's episode, we'll just be looking at the Oticon On App. So the first thing you want to be doing is going into the App Store, this big A, going to search and searching for the Oticon, O-T-I-C-O-N, On App. Once you click on that, there'll be a download button here. It'll either say get or have that cloud icon. And once that's there, you can press open. So it will ask you, would you like to use Bluetooth? Yes. It allows you to control your hearing aids, stream sound from your TV if you have a TV adapter, find your lost hearing aids with Bluetooth, and improve your hearing health. We want to be allowing push notifications, and if your hearing aids are connected and paired properly, both of these ticks will be green. Perfect. So the first thing you want to be doing is going into remote control. And in the remote control screen, the first thing we see is the volume control. This volume control allows you to increase or decrease the volume of the amplification, meaning that if you're in a really quiet situation and you're having trouble hearing somebody, you can always turn this up. And if you're in a really noisy situation, you can turn both of them down. If you want to adjust them individually, let's say you're finding that the balance is not very right, you can always adjust them independently by pressing this button over here. But generally, I recommend just using the one slider. Up the top, you have program changes. So the general one is P1. That is the automatic program. Some users will have also P1 and P2. Generally, P2 is for noisy situations. It also has additional functions, like if you have a remote mic, you're able to control that, or even the TV adapter. So let's go back into P1. Another function is going to Home. Home, you're able to see your hearing aids. You're able to see how much battery percentage is on both of them. I found that for the rechargeable options, the battery percentages are really accurate, but with the battery operated hearing aids, sometimes it gives you a good result, sometimes it's not very accurate. You're able to also use the Find My Hearing Aid function. If you give it location permissions, allow once, and you can see that both hearing aids are very near to this phone. It uses Bluetooth to help locate the hearing aids. So we go back into Home. There's also a settings page where you can sign into your account, look at notifications, look at low battery notifications so that it will chime every time you get low battery. I generally turn off notifications from us, turn off voice prompts, otherwise it will read out the battery percentages every 5%. I like to turn that off, and everything else. So I hope that was helpful. If you're interested in more information on how to pair and connect to your Oticon hearing aids, once again, that's up in the iCard above or in the description down below. Otherwise, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you on the next video.